For this upcoming hunting season, Cliff and I have decided to switch up our rangefinders and go with TideWe's HR-F700 series rangefinder. So TideWe is currently having a sale, so we figured we would bring this product to you specifically because this is something new for us. So again, this is the HR-F700. This rangefinder comes equipped with a Camouflage magnetic top carrying case. The magnet on there is pretty strong. It has the ability to strap onto either a backpack strap, depending on what type of backpack you utilize, or even a belt loop clip. And then inside, of course, is the rangefinder. So it is a nice compact rangefinder, and it has the textured black grip on the top, as well as this nice camouflage pattern. So this rangefinder is water resistant to outside elements, however is not waterproof. So if this were to be dropped in a swamp or in a pond or lake, I do not think that this rangefinder would survive that drop. However, if you were utilizing it in a tree stand and it was raining, I think that you'd be just fine. On the back here, where you would plug in your charging port, there is a waterproof door there. Water resistant door. So essentially it's just a little rubber flap here that would expose where you would plug in your charging cable. TideWe does include the charging cable for you in the box. However, you would need to utilize your own cube to hook that charging cable into, and it's of course just your generic USB cable. Pretty much everything comes with a USB charging cable nowadays, so if you have just the generic cube, you'll be good to go. But this rangefinder does come completely charged upon receiving it, and that's up to 500 uses on that one battery. This does have a matte finish, so while you're using it out in the woods, I don't think that this would be something to catch any animal or critter's eye, which is very nice. Here on the top with the eyepiece, you do notice that there is a eye relief there, so you can increase that or decrease depending on your sight capability. And it has a nice wrist tether here if you wanted to strap that on your wrist. That way it's always on you and you wouldn't have to worry about dropping it in the stand on accident. So let's see how it works. So it does come completely charged, and with this specific rangefinder, it lasts on one battery up to 500 uses, so that would most definitely get you through an entire hunting season. It has the built-in feature so that after 20 seconds, the rangefinder will automatically shut off, of course, to preserve that battery. So it looks like when you power the rangefinder on, you just have a short click of this first power button here. So it's just one click, the rangefinder turns on, and automatically it sets itself into the straight line distance with a quick push of the mode button here, which is your second button. That puts you into your speed option, so you can determine the speed of an animal or an object. The third option being a vertical and horizontal line distance. So this rangefinder has three options. And then of course, as you click through with a short press of the mode button, it will just switch between those options. So your first is a straight line distance. The second is your speed. Third is the horizontal and vertical line distance. So outside of hunting, this rangefinder would be a really nice tool for perhaps golfing, any construction projects with that horizontal and vertical line option. So there's more than just one use for a rangefinder. And like I mentioned, right now TideWe is having a sale on their website. So if you wanted to go ahead and use our discount code to get an even further discount, use the link in the description. Otherwise, I can't wait to utilize this in the upcoming hunting season. Again, this is TideWe's HR-F700 series. This rangefinder goes from 3 yards all the way up to 700 yards. There is also an option that goes from 3 yards out to 1,000 yards. I don't believe that we would need anything of this caliber for archery season out to 1,000 yards, of course, but with long range rifles, Cliff does have some shots up to 1,000 yards that a very similar rangefinder to this would get it done, but we're using this for primarily archery season and perhaps turkey hunting season, and 700 yards, of course, is a max shot for us. So I can't wait to use it. And again, use the link in the description below if you want to utilize our discount code on TideWe's website. Thanks.